Sauber dropped a bombshell ahead of the Hungarian GP when it announced it had cancelled its partnership with Honda and was set to stay with Ferrari using the latest spec power units from 2018. The U-turn, made by mutual consent, was actioned by new Sauber team principal Frederick Vasseur, who was against the switch to Japanese power. This decision has been made for strategic reasons and with the best intent for the future of the Sauber F1 team in mind, Vasseur said. Honda was also allegedly not impressed with the state of flux at the squad, with former team principal Manisha Kaltenborn leaving in June following a disagreement with new owners Longbow Finance. Sauber's multi-year deal with Ferrari not only provides it with the all-important technical stability, but also the horsepower, with the team currently struggling with one-year-old units from the Scuderia. It's not known how the rumored lost millions of dollars in sponsorship cash from Honda will affect Sauber's operation moving forward. Renault Sport Racing Managing Director Cyril Abiteboul has poured cold water on suggestions Robert Kubica could replace Jolyon Palmer in time for the Belgian Grand Prix following F1's summer break. Kubica's shot in Renault's current spec RS17 at the post-Hungary two-day test fueled speculation he was preparing to replace the Brit, but the squad is standing by its young driver. I can confirm that Joe will be driving in Spa, and the plan is for him to drive until the end of the season, Abiteboul said. Palmer was under pressure to earn his first points of the year in Hungary. The Brit didn't have the pace, though, following 2 crashes in Friday practice and finished 12th, unable to deliver on his pre-event expectations.
A clean weekend and putting some results on the board finally.
It's understood that Palmer has a watertight contract as a pay driver, who was allegedly bringing around $10 million to the squad. But it's likely he will not remain with the team into 2018, should Kubica prove physically able to race a current F1 car over a race distance. Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel has said he's in no rush to sign a new contract with the prancing horse, despite this year the last on his current deal. The 4-time world champion won on his milestone 50th start for the Scuderia in Hungary and remains committed to the team he dreamed of racing for, following in the footsteps of his idol, Michael Schumacher. "I'm enjoying it, being part of the Ferrari family," said Vettel. "We are all focused and determined to get Ferrari back to where it belongs." Vettel not only has the motivation to remain with the prancing horse, given his current form, and desire to replicate Schumacher's achievements there, but financial as well, with Ferrari chairman Sergio Marchionne reportedly putting a 3-year $140 million deal on the table, all of which makes a switch to Mercedes or any other team almost unthinkable. It's expected that Vettel and teammate Raikkonen will both be retained for 2018, with an announcement likely at the Italian Grand Prix. Dutch sensation Max Verstappen has confirmed he will remain with Red Bull Racing next year, but his future beyond that allegedly rests with his ability to win races. Verstappen's father, Jos, a veteran of 106 Grand Prix starts, has hinted at existing performance clauses in his contract that could set his son free, should he not be given the machinery to fulfill his destiny. Next year, it is clear what our goals are. We want to win, and if this does not happen, the situation will become more complicated, he said to German broadcaster RTL. Red Bull Racing team boss Christian Horner has already said the Dutch team has a contract to the end of 2019, though it's rumored that there's minimum conditions that must be fulfilled for the drivers to be locked in. Formula One is set for more power unit manufacturers, but only from 2021, when new technical regulations will ensure that they're simpler, cheaper, better sounding, and able to be raced harder. Aston Martin and Ilmor have admitted interest if costs can be contained, while the FIA's engine meetings have been attended by representatives from Porsche, Lamborghini, Cosworth, Alfa Romeo, and Zetec. The post-2020 power units are likely to be twin-turbo V6 engines, with a more simplified hybrid system and more standardized parts, such as the turbo, to enable the costs to come down. Affordable, simpler engines will remove current barriers to entry, with the result stronger competition in F1 long-term, which builds on current positivity in the sport, on the back of Mercedes' battle with Ferrari for the World Championship, and any predictions about who will come out ahead difficult to make.
You know, the great thing is I don't know. And that's what's wonderful about Formula One. If you'd asked me that question last year, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you. But the fact I can't tell you means that racing is great.
TheInsideLine.com for everything Formula One.